The deciding game of round one in the East. The Boston Celtics have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the 76ers. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A look at the 76ers starting group. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for Boston, the guard pair, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here you go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Oubre outside. George sets a screen for Oubre. That 3 off the mark. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's just Jaylen Brown putting in the work in close.
Here's Edgecombe. High post, Embiid. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Brown.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets coach the results he's looking for. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
White looking around. Pass to Brown. Now Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside, George. Oubre outside. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
And White kicks to Brown. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to White. Takes the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
White, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Edgecombe with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Maxey deciding where to go with it. The 76ers need to get off a shot from past the arc. Rebound, Boston. White the pass to Tatum. To the paint, Embiid with the steal. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's good.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Boston leading by 5. Outside Tatum. Back to White for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Oubre on the wing. Off target from outside.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Boston again missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, George. At the top of the key, Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And here's George for 3. Cans it from downtown. George has got 5 points so far.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's White. He has 7. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. George against Tatum. There's the steal. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Well, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
No good on the free throw.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia with the ball, trailing by 5. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
And here is Brown after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Left side, Brown. White, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shoots from the elbow. Brown, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Paul George. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And George drops them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Brown feeling it out a bit. 4 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shake. And the layup is up and in.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Now here's Brown. That one off the back iron and out.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And George kicks to Maxey. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 1. Embiid, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Pritchard to the wing right side. George with the steal. And they're running. It's blocked. Here's Keita. Still yet to score. Here's Garza. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Now here's Drummond. Pass to Edwards. Now here is Lowry. And they're unable to get the time basket there. Now Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Andre Drummond.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside for Lowry. They get it again. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, he knew the contact was coming. Drummond took it anyway and finished.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The Celtics with the lead. Pritchard with the ball, still without a basket. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Pritchard. The 76ers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. He hits both from the strike. The 76ers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Drummond the screen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Here's Kata, and it's sent back by Drummond. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Back to Grimes. There's the pick. Pulls up. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Kata, the pass to Pritchard. Here's Garza. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Garza's got his second basket of the night. The 76ers trail by 3. It's Grimes on the wing. 1:12 left in the first. Back to Watford. Pocket 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Boston shooting 47% here so far. Pass to Sharman. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Garza. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Garza's got his third bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And here is Drummond. Here's Grimes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now Pritchard. Down low. Here's Garza. Plays it up and banks it in. Garza's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Derek White has been on display for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Quentin Grimes out there with Terry. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the 4 spot. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. On the top of the key, and Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics leading by 3. Kata, the pass to Pritchard. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Terry dishes to Embiid. That one drops for him. He has 6.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Tatum on the wing. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers trail by 3. Grimes passes to Terry. Back to Grimes. That one good for 2.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Tatum on the wing. Tatum using his size inside.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Here's Shireman. Still scoreless. Tatum, that's for 2. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. The 76ers trail by 3. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Barlow. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. One drops. He ties it up. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Puts it up from 15. Brown, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a coach.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Walker's checked in for the 76ers. And Embiid drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Tatum against Edwards. The 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Edwards kicks to Maxey. Now here's Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Boston trailing. Pritchard with the ball. On the wing, Brown. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Pass to Walker. Embiid against Tatum. Walker with a clean look. Off target from three-point range.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Now Pritchard. Here's Garza. He's covered by Maxey. Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got 10 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes here for the 76ers. Paul George, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. Now Pritchard. Pass to Brown. And here's Vucevic. There's the triple. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Vucevic didn't come into the league with that shot, but it's been a crucial part of his game for years now.
For Boston, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Brown kicks to Tatum. Pass to Walsh. Fires from deep. Paul George grabs the miss. 76ers trailing. Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't made one yet. Embiid against Vucevic. And they double up Embiid. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep. Oh, it's going to count!
Oh, come on!
What was he doing? I can't believe he knocks that down. Just call it temporary insanity and move on.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
And the Celtics making a change here. Pritchard's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. From the wing. And George gets it to go. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. Pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. To the inside. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's George. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on themselves.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Vucevic. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pritchard with the ball. Now Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Drummond. Vucevic defending. Drummond working against Vucevic. And here's George for 3. The 76ers another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside White. There's a good screen. Back to Brown. Fires the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Drummond finds Maxey. From deep, George. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Pass to George. That doesn't go either for George.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Looking to get it going. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Well, there's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Pritchard. Here's White. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Edgecombe. It's stolen by White. Here's Pritchard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
The Celtics have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. That free throw good from Pritchard.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Oubre outside. From deep, George slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Pocket 6. Goes up on the high post. And good that time. Pritchard's got 7 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's the screen. Here's Hauser, covered by Oubre. Brown the pass to Hauser. From outside, off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Fires from way out. He made it!
Oh, that is cold-blooded.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They have played like they wanted, fighting for every missed shot. You love to see that passion, man.
Yeah, you can sense the urgency in their game. We'll see if they can sustain it. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Game 7, we know how much is at stake. Kenny, what's it like to play in one of these?
Well, it's normal to have some nerves. Now, you can't shake those off, but those butterflies, they quickly remove when the game starts. Normally, guys get better in the second half.
First of all, Ernie, you shouldn't be asking an earthling that question because I never got nervous. I instilled fear in my opponents. So let's see who's built for this pressure.
The Diesel, pulling no punches, as usual. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
Celtics trail by 5. The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Sam Hauser is out there with Tatum, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And the basket by Hauser.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
Outside, George. Oubre outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's the Celtics ball. And here's White. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's Brown with the three, and the three ball is good. Brown's got 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The three from George. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic, and he converts the layup. 12 points for him.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Embiid with the screen on Tatum. It's George on the wing, guarded by Tatum. 20 feet out. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 8 now on the night. In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run, and he connects with the jumper. Embiid's got 14 points.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Outside, White. Six on the shot clock. Vucevic is screen on Maxey. Boston needs to get off a shot, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, we've seen this for years. Vucevic is a dependable scorer who can attack you in a variety of ways.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
White, bounce pass. Brown, right side. Brown gets it done inside.
Yeah, and there's his patience paying off. Brown waited until the right moment to go on the offensive.
White against Maxey. Embiid from outside. Rebound, Boston. Here's Boston now. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Tatum. Now White. He's covered by Maxey. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Maxey. And here's Embiid. Hauser defending. Oubre, no one around him. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got 5 points now this quarter. Now here's Tatum. 11 points in the game. Steps back and fires. And no good that time. The 76ers trailed by 3. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's 13 points for Jason Tatum.
He's a true team-first guy. White is all about finding the team the best scoring chance he can.
Outside, George. And the 3 off target. Boston leading by 4. White with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Brown. Over Edgecombe. And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
George with the bounce pass. And here's Maxey outside. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Maxey against White. Brown outside. And they pick up 2. Brown's got 14 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe for the tie. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, Tatum. Rebound by the 76ers. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Brown outside. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. Pritchard, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. Philadelphia also making some changes. Arlo's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Kelly Oubre. Now Tatum, 13 points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And listen, Jason Tatum is one of the very best players in the world. He does everything well, can fill in wherever, the type of player who covers up your weaknesses.
The first one falls.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown inside the line. Boston, no good that time either. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Over Pritchard. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Maxey's got 5 assists tonight. Brown dishes to Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Maxey. He's got 9. High post, Embiid.
Embiid has to deal with as much contact inside as anyone. He's good at going up and getting to the stripe.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Maxey. And Embiid drops them both. Boston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's Kata. He has yet to score. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers are gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. Here's Barlow, and he jams it with authority.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pritchard with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Walsh. Here's Garza. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 76ers are gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second-half shooting percentage right at 50%. Count it.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Celtics trail by 4. Three-pointer, Pritchard. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lowry can't get it to go. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Shireman. Pritchard from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid inside, intercepted. To the paint. Here's Queta. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. No good from outside. Boston trailing. Pass to Garza. Pritchard from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Edwards. Now Embiid. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Lowry can be dangerous from deep. The defense has to guard him better than this.
Now Pritchard. He has 7. To the left side wing. Here's Garza. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Quentin Grimes out there with Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the 4th. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by the Celtics. Queta's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Garza. No good on the triple. And here are the 76ers now. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Benton. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a 3, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Oh, here's Edwards. Back to Lowry. From downtown, Jason Tatum grabs the ball. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Queta. Now Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Edwards defending. Shot clock at 5. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tatum.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
Embiid wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 24 points for Joel Embiid. Pritchard against Lowry. Pass to Tatum to tie it up. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pritchard against Lowry. Now Embiid. He's feeling it. And he hits the jump shot. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Pritchard sets a screen for Brown to take the lead. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And here's Maxey outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
Brown the pass to Tatum. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers leading by 5. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
On the wing, Brown. He's guarded by Klein. And here's Brown to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brown's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Embiid, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Over Maxey. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Tatum.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
There's Embiid. And the shot goes down. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Locked and loaded tonight. Whenever he's got any kind of a decent look, he's knocked it down.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Brown the pass to Pritchard. Here's Queta. Brown outside. Launches a 3. Arlo grabs the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 5. Now here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pritchard against Maxey. Here's Pritchard. To the wing on the left. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. It's stolen by Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Justin Edwards.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
The 3 from George. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's sent back by George.
And the timing from George there on the rejection, using his long reach to turn away the shot.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Oubre's checked in for the 76ers. Pritchard with a wide open look. Offensive rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Celtics trail by 4. Vucevic finds Pritchard. Brown outside. Vucevic is screen on Oubre. And it's Brown missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
76ers moving the ball around. Outside, George. Latre. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Outside, Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Now Pritchard. Drops in the tray. Pritchard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Embiid with the screen on Pritchard. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm now.
Pass to Tatum. Vucevic's screen on George. The open shot by Tatum. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Maxey. And here's Embiid. Now Edgecombe. Light covering. Edgecombe, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pritchard from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Pritchard's got 9 points now in just the second half. Maxey with it. And it's denied. Here's Pritchard. Floats one up. Tatum. From anywhere, anytime. Tatum.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Sam Hauser's checked in for White. Pritchard against Maxey. Here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Can't get it to go. Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Three, good.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Outside, Ibra. Now Maxey. Strong move off the glass.
So poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Now here's Tatum. Cleared away by George.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up with it.
And he gets that one to go.
Wow, Edgecombe making plays when his team needs it most.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. White is checked in for the Celtics. .105 left in the fourth quarter. From outside, it's off target. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by one. For three. Not that time. It won't go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pass.
Oubre with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Maxey against White. 4 on the clock. Now Embiid launches it. That's off. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Outside Tatum. And he does not hit. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7. And no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round two. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game. Allie.
Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the flow of the offense, and my teammates were fouling me, so I just knocked down some shots.
Thanks, Joel.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.